Hello and welcome back to the FPL Tom YouTube channel. Ahead of Matchday 1, Euro Fantasy is about to begin tonight. The Euro competition as well is all about to kick off in Germany for the 2024 campaign. Obviously Germany versus Scotland, that is the game tonight, and you are here for the Euro Fantasy deadline. And yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back doing these streams, to be honest. It's been a while, hasn't it? Obviously, the last one was probably over a month ago for Matchday 38, but we are back for Matchday 1 for the Euro Fantasy game, I guess. We're live on YouTube and on TikTok as well, all the way for these streams. You know the deal by now. Get your questions in. We will be doing team rating, as always. I will share the link to my Twitter in a second. I'll make sure it's the pinned tweet. Let me go do that now. So yeah, if you come over to my Twitter, go to the pinned tweet, leave your team under there if you would like it rated by me. That's the best way you can do it. Obviously, there's going to be quite a lot of differences in people's teams, especially at the start, because, you know, people are on different strategies, people are going a different way, people fancy different players. Obviously, you know, it's a little bit of fun. You know, it's not like FPL, there's not really too much on the line, so I think you might as well just have a little bit of fun. That's probably the best way to go about it, isn't it? It's probably the best way. I can already see we've got some channel members as well in the chat. A Turkey in a Bush, is already here. He asks, will Saka play every game? I don't think he'll play every game, especially if England are like already through by Matchday 3. I don't think he'll play every game. I think he's got quite a bit of stiff competition on that right-hand side as well. So, yeah, I think he probably plays at least starts 2 of the group games. Again, depends what England do, how they look in the opening few games as well. Obviously, Southgate, it's got a good squad to call on in terms of depth as well. What other questions have we got? What's all this crazy talk about Mbappe? Should we be transferring him out? I think the kind of rumour is that he was ill and suffered a little bit of a back injury. That's kind of the rumour mill that's kind of circulating at the moment for Kylian Mbappe. And I think, to be honest, I would just keep him. Like, that's the plan I'm going for. I'm not going to take him out. I've seen a lot of people suggesting it, but unless we get anything concrete, I think he's going to play France's opening game, to be honest. What's the best 6.5 million midfielder? I mean, for Matchday 1, you've got a few options. You've got Sudakov, however you want to pronounce it, from Ukraine. You've got Chananoglu. You've got Rodri. There's some really interesting picks at that 6.5 million price range. There's the few that I've not even been able to name off the top of my head there as well. Hi Tom, good to be back. When will you go through teams? We'll get a load of them in and we'll do like different ones throughout. So probably around 6:30, I reckon. 6:30, that sound good to you guys? We'll get a load of them in. Start reviewing your guys' team. Who are your top 5 premium midfielders? How are we defining premium? Because it's a very interesting one. Let me just load it up on my laptop, and then we'll take a look at some premium midfielders. Let me know as well where you're watching the game tonight, guys. Let me know where you're watching that, because it should be a good one. I think Germany are going to win. Obviously, we'll do some predictions a little bit later as well. We'll predict the whole tournament when it's, you know, a little bit more quiet in the stream. A few less questions. Let's take a look at some midfielders then. The premium midfielders was the question. So let's take a look at some of them. Yeah, I guess Bellingham's pretty decent, but probably for me, Bruno Fernandes is number 1. I like Saka, I like Foden, and I like Bellingham. I don't have any of them in my team. KDB's a decent shout. Trossard is one that I'm quite hot on at the moment. Florian Wirtz, yes. And then once you get past that point, you're really starting to dip out of the premium bracket, if you like. I think Sabitzer at 7's a good one for the opening game. Ilkay Gundogan I like for tonight. Once you get past that point, though, Eriksen for Matchday 1 if you're on the Limitless and wildcard in the group stages. But once you get past that point, you're probably starting to look less at the premium options, to be honest. FPL Spot, he says, all right, all. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing good as well. FPL Josh, one of our regulars as well. How you doing, mate? Are you participating in the Euro Fantasy? Let me know. Let me know. I see some boys ready for some box tonight. Looking a bit saucy over there. Shout out Sean, by the way. If you haven't seen my Sweden video, go and check it out. It's on the second channel. But basically, Sean, it's his birthday today. Big man's turning 24. So if we could get some happy birthdays in the chat for Sean, that would be appreciated. So yeah, get some of them in the chat for Sean. But I'm good, Milan Extra. I'm good. Of course, your team's worth reviewing, Jade. Get it sent in, man. Get it sent in. Do you have a league code? Yes, it will pop up in a second. Don't worry about that one. We've got over 1,000 people in there as well, so cooking, to say the least. Cooking, to say the least there, Lee. Why can't I buy Joel Matip? Unfortunately, he's not European, is he? Good. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're doing Euro Fantasy. That is what we love to hear. That is what we love to hear. Happy birthday from Sean in the chat from Jake. Big up. What a guy. What a guy. Keep the happy birthdays going, guys. Keep the happy birthdays going for my boy Sean. Get him in the chat. Right, let's showcase my team then. Let's talk you through it. Let's talk you through what is happening with my team. Lee, there is the code FLBX4C if you were still thinking, you know, you wanted to get yourself in here. Over 1,000 people in there. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of shout-outs for people doing well. Another happy birthday for Sean as well from Josh. Look at it. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. Yeah, keep sending your teams as well over on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, leave it under the pinned tweet. And yeah, we'll review some of those around about 6:30, and then we'll do them kind of sporadically as well. But yeah, let me talk me through the strategy I think needs to be spoken about first before we can take a look at the team. So this is the strategy for the for Euro Fantasy for me. It's a very short game. There's only 7 game weeks. Is that correct? 7 game weeks. So you might as well bash all your chips out at the start when there's lots of different players, lots of variables, lots of high-scoring games, in my opinion, and have a little bit of fun with it. That's why we're going with the wildcard in Matchday 2 to target teams that have easier fixtures that a lot of people aren't really going to be looking at. You've got your Chechnya. I'm trying to think of some other ones as well. Portugal, Belgium, they're all pretty good throughout. But yeah, off the top of my head, Chechnya was the one because they've got really good clean sheet odds. So I've been looking at some of their defenders today. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. With this wildcard in Matchday 2, we're going to target certain teams, look who's got the best fixtures. And then in Matchday 3, we're going to play the Limitless chip. We've got a limited budget for that one. And basically, we're going to try and cram as many premium kind of assets into our team and just go from there. Basically, what we're doing is we're free hitting every single week, essentially. We're going to have free hits across the group stage. I think it's a high reward, high risk, high reward strategy, if you like. Because basically, we're going to just target each individual game week. I feel if you save your wild card for later, yes, it does give you that safety blanket if you do fuck up on the round of 16 draft. But what I think it does limit you with is later on in the tournament, I think we're going to all have very similar players. We're all going to know realistically who we want to buy and who we want to own. And it's just going to be a little bit too template. And I feel even if you do go a little bit variable, there isn't going to be as much of a swing. Whereas if you go in variable in Matchday 2 and Matchday 3. So that's the reason I've gone for this. High reward, high risk, whatever. We're going for it. So that is why the team looks like this. It's just set up for Matchday 1. That is the plan for that one. That is the plan. We're just going to go high, straight in, bosh. These are all players that are just here for Matchday 1. A lot of them probably won't be around for Matchday 2 as well, so it is what it is. Mansfield Town fan, love the middle shirt, bro. Yes, same here, boy. Same here. Up the fucking Stags. Let's go. But yeah, so that's the plan. So obviously with that as well, we're just targeting this one Matchday, all right? That's why we've got double Italy defence. They've got the highest probability of a clean sheet this week. Denmark is second for clean sheets as well. That's why we've got Mailer in there. Great for attacking returns as well. Mittelstadt, everyone knows about Mittelstadt. It's pretty common knowledge at this point. We've got Verbergen in goal, obviously to cover off the Van Dijks, the Frimpongs, the Denzel Dumfries that a lot of people in the community own. So hopefully that covers that off and they don't go and absolutely explode. In the midfield, again, we're just looking for this one game week. So we got Trossard, who's averaging an attacking return every 120 minutes. for Belgium, which is pretty sweet. Eriksson, really good for ball recoveries. He's the main man for Denmark as well. Plays a little bit further forward, so I'm very happy with that one. Ilkay Gundogan, he gives me a captaincy option for tonight on penalties as well, so very happy with that. And then we've got the front three, pretty strong. Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane, and Kylian Mbappe. Kane is the one that I am debating. We might, and I'm just putting it out there, we might have a little bit of a gamble and go Ronaldo. I mean, we've got all these chips in hand, so, you know, we can just mess about a little bit and have a little bit of fun, play the high risk. On the bench as well, we've got Wout Faes, pretty decent, 4 million. Sudakov, who I did mention, obviously did quite well in a pre-tournament friendly. And then Bruno Fernandes, who, again, I do feel is a little bit kind of essential at the moment in the game. He has been cooking, to say the least, so I'm very happy to have him. What do you guys got going off in the chat? Mbappe is injured for match day 1. I'm not feeling it. I've heard about 5 different rumours that he's injured and not injured, so yeah. Luke Booth has said, get Ronaldo. Baller. I am tempted. I am really, really tempted. Why not Limitless in match day 2, then Wildcard in match day 3? The Limitless, there's more premium teams with like the higher priced assets playing in that match day, to be honest. So that's why I've done it this way around. What was your first question, Joel? Or have you just asked Stanek, Sabitslai, or Costa and Gula? I prefer Stanek and Sabitslai. Thanks for joining the league. Like I said, guys, there's over 1,000 people in the FPL Tom Super League. So if you do want to get yourself in there, use the code below. There is a link in the description as well. Do you review teams? Yes. If you come over to my Twitter, @FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet. Let me see if we've got that up for you guys already. Probably. Some of you have already done it. Lovely stuff. Wish I could captain Joel Matip. Let's see if you guys can see that. There you go. Leave it under there. Bosh. And it will be reviewed by me. Simple as. Simple as, guys. Simple as that. I mean, Mbappe isn't injured. Like, you've just reading rumours on Twitter. Like, no one's got a definite answer. I've seen about 8 different answers. So, it is what it is. Højbjerg has scored 3 goals in his last 4 games for Denmark. Yeah, Højbjerg's a decent shout at 5.5 million as well. I think he could be one. My front three is currently Havertz, Mbappe, and Kane, but I'm not 100% on that three yet. I think Lukaku's definitely one I would be looking at, man. They've got really, really good probability of scoring in this opening match day, so I think he could be a decent shout. But yeah. Yeah, allegedly ill. Like, this is what I mean. There's about 80 different rumours going around about Kylian Mbappe. Nothing I've seen is concrete either, so yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not biting. Thoughts on Ukraine attackers or Switzerland defenders? I like both, to be honest. I think there's definitely better defenders to go with for this week. Let me quickly get the clean sheet odds up. So, yeah, clean sheet odds. I definitely think there's better teams than Switzerland. 36 and 34, pretty decent. So maybe if you're looking for some cheaper players, but I think you could easily go and get some Belgium defenders with better odds over the opening 2. Same with Germany as well. Maybe a double up of Mittelstadt and Tar. England pretty good as well, but you know, Switzerland aren't bad. They're not the worst defensive odds I've ever seen. Ukraine attackers, in terms of goals, Ukraine are predicted to do quite well over the opening 2. 1.5 predicted goals in each, same as Switzerland. So yeah, I definitely would be maybe considering a Ukraine attacker for the opening 2 as well. Sudakov is my boy. Obviously, there's some other ones as well. Mudryk, Dobovkic, however you want to say it. So yeah. I did the same, but instead, taking Lukaku, I took Kane for Havertz. Fair enough. Fair enough. My only concern with this, like, anti-Kane hype is the fact that it's Harry Kane, and he just is a bit good in an England shirt. He is our all-time top goal scorer. Let's not forget that. He is absolutely brilliant. I think maybe it's the fact that we live in England and we've got such a negative perception of this team that maybe that's off-putting us from going with Kane. But I don't know. I've seen from a lot of group chats that I'm in as well, a lot of the talking heads, they also are against it. So maybe. Cheers for the follow, James. Massively appreciate that one, man. Do you think Theo will play? Yeah, I do. I think he will. Very nervous. Can't really imagine my feelings if England don't win the Euros. I mean, we've definitely got the squad, haven't we? We should be at least getting to the final, to be honest. But let's see what happens. Yamal up front, he's probably not really an option till match day 3, in my personal opinion. I don't see Spain scoring heavily against Croatia and Italy. So, yeah, he's probably not an option till match day 3. To be honest, that's, just my opinion on that one. But each to their own, I guess. Each to their own. Where to send my team again? If you want to send it to my Twitter, @FPLTom_. Leave it under my pinned tweet. And yeah, like I said, we'll review a batch of those around about 6:30. So get those sent in. Do you play Brawl Stars? I do not play Brawl Stars. What is Brawl Stars? Serbia beat Sweden 3-0. They look scary. Yeah, I get that. I think as well, though, they only had like 4 or 5 shots and scored quite low XG goals. I think Mitrovic will be a bit of a bully, but yeah, other than that, yeah. Thoughts on Barik, Chechnya midfielder? This is the first I've ever heard of him, so I'm going to have to go and find where he is. Chechnya, did you say? Let's go and take a look. Barik. Yeah, I've never heard of him. Never heard of him, so I can't really give him a comment. I've not even seen anything from him. I don't even know if he's going to play. If you're looking for potential lineups, go and check out FF Bobby. He did an amazing video yesterday or the day before going through every single predicted lineup. Great video. Go and check him out. What is your chip strategy? Basically, I am going to wildcard in match day 2 and hit that limitless chip in match day 3. We're going to try and get the most points we possibly can in the group stage and hope we get lucky in the knockouts. That's the plan. I just think there's more variables in the group stage that can go in our favour. We can pick teams as well that a lot of people won't be looking at. I'm looking at that match day 2. I'm looking at teams like Chechnya. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a quick look and kind of talk you through it as well. Match day 2, who we got? So Croatia, we've got Albania, so we'll be going for a double up there. Slovenia, Serbia, so if Serbia look good against England, that's definitely one. Switzerland against Scotland, whoever looks pretty decent in that. Ukraine against Slovakia, that's definitely one to take a look at. Chechnya versus Georgia, yes, and Belgium versus Romania. So that will be kind of where most of the wild card is built on that one. Have you seen this? I know the guy, and I've seen we've been linked with him. Have we actually signed him? Let me know. I do. Mikatez. I think he's an okay pick for 4.5. I have done my research on him. Had a pretty good season, so yeah, not too bad. I would, if you're looking for a 4.5, yeah, go for it. Hello, can you elaborate on the choice of Calafori? Yeah, basically, I originally had Cambiasso in here as my second Italian defender, but looking at some of the predicted lineups that have come out from Italy overnight, Calafori is in them as the centre-back, so it gives me the double Italy defence, and he's the second cheapest Italian defender that is, well, definitely going to play. Cambiasso is a gamble. This guy's been put in a lot of predicted lineups, so with Italy having the highest probability of a clean sheet in match day 1, we're going for that double up in terms of them. So, yeah, that's the reason behind that pick. What do you think about Gahey, or if not, what replacements would you recommend? No, I think Gahey's a good one. Obviously England have got really good clean sheet odds in match day 1, so I definitely think he's an option. I think Jonathan Tah at 4.5 could also be a very decent shout, to be honest. Thoughts on, I'm not even going to bother to pronounce his name, but I know exactly who you mean. Again, probably an option that we need to look at around match day 3. For me, Spain playing Croatia and Italy in their opening games, probably an avoid, especially with some of the other top talent that have fixtures in match day 1 and 2. Is the second penalty taker for Chechnya and got 3 goals and 1 assist in the last 4 games. Oh, okay then. I mean, you've done your research clearly more than me, and If you think he's a good pick, go for it. Obviously, they are playing Portugal in match day 1, so it's not the easiest of fixtures. 5.5, there's some other tasty midfielders at that point as well. Eriksen or Sabitzer. Now, I had this debate, and the reason I was swayed was because of this graph here, which is predicted goals. As you can see, Hungary are only predicted to get one matchday goal in match day 1, whereas where are they? Denmark are 1.7, 1.1 and 1.6 across the whole of the group stage. So better. I think they've got a better opening fixture as well, so that's why I went for Eriksen. I still think Sabitzer is a really, really good pick, but both are very, very good shouts. Is it confirmed that Gahey is going to start? Yeah, I think he should start. I think he should start. I would be surprised if not. Is Di Lorenzo nailed on predicted lineups? He is. But if Italy play a 4 at the back, which is what a lot of the lineups are predicting, I would prefer going for DiMarco. He's 0.5 cheaper. And when Italy played this 4 at the back system, I've seen this from quite a few Italians, Di Lorenzo slots in as one of the third centre-backs and DiMarco pushes forward on the left-hand side. So I probably would go for him. Which players should I aim for match day 1 if I use my limit card / wild card on match day 2 and 3? So if you're just looking for match day 1, Denmark definitely, Italy definitely, Netherlands definitely, Germany yes, Belgium yes, England yes, Portugal yes, and Ukraine yes. Realistically, they're the teams. Turkey as well, probably another one that I don't have any players from, but again, probably would be worth taking a little punt at. Have I got a league? I have indeed. If you come over to the YouTube stream, you can see the code on screen, but it is FLBX4C. We've got over 1,000 people in there, so get yourself in the mini league. Let's go. What other questions have we got? Anyone know if Trent will start? I think Trent will start in midfield. Looking at some of the predicted lineups that have come out, I think he'll be partner next to Rice. If he plays all the games, I would be surprised though. How about Delo? I think I've seen him in a few predicted lineups. Again, go and check with Bobby. Just double check on that one. Thoughts on Dovbyk? Yeah, I do like him as an option. I really, really like him. I like Ukraine in the opening 2 games as well. Good for predicted goals. Obviously playing Romania in match day 1 as well. The only problem I do have with him is I feel there's a lot better other strikers than obviously him in match day 1. If you have watched Denmark play, you would see that Eriksen is a liability. Fair enough. Fair enough. Each to their own, isn't it? I've gone with it. The stats look pretty good, so that's what we're going to go with that one. I've not had a chance to watch any Denmark, but we will over this tournament. Let's go. What's up, Tom? I finally made my team. Hey, Jamie. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. If you want it reviewing by me, leave it under my pinned tweet. As well, when you do leave your team, guys, if you could leave your chip strategy as well, because that would, you know, obviously it helps me make better recommendations for you guys as well. Wirtz or Gundogan, have the money for both. I think both are really good options. I'm obviously leaning more towards Gundogan, but it was a money decision. I just think he's been to a lot more bigger games, and I think that might help him. But both are really good picks. I think Gundogan slightly edged it with penalties, but I think, again, both are really good picks. So whichever way your gut is telling you to go with it. Thoughts on Çalhanoğlu, the Turkish fella, or would you replace him? No, I'm a big fan of Çalhanoğlu. I've had him in a few drafts as well. He has played a little bit of a deeper role in some friendlies, still playing the 10 in different ones as well, but had a really good season for Inter Milan. So, yeah, I think I'd stick with him. Is Mbappe sick? Apparently that's the rumour going around, but like nothing concrete on that, so I wouldn't take it as gospel, to be honest. Would not take it as gospel. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Keep the likes coming in as well. We've only got 22 likes. We've got 70 people sat in the stream at the moment. That's not a good enough ratio. If you're enjoying the content, give it a like. Let's see if we can try and get to like 30 likes. Push it out, guys. Get it out to more people. Get as many people in here as we possibly can. Get as many people in the FPL Tom Super League. And get us to that 5,000 subscriber mark as well. So yeah, like I said, if you're enjoying the stream, drop it a like. What about Havertz? Yeah, I think Havertz is a decent shout, but with the quality of forwards we've got in the game, I think it's worth going for Gundogan and Wirtz over him. Is Ronaldo a realistic option instead of OG Kane, Matchday 1? I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it myself, so yeah, I'd do it. How do I send my team? If you want your team reviewing by me, send it on Twitter at FPLTom_. Leave it under the pinned tweet. Would you still say Sabitslite is good? Yeah, 100%. On the corners, on the free kicks, on everything. So a really good pick. Why don't you captain Mbappe or Kane? You get to change your captain after each match, basically. So each day there's games, you can change it. So you might as well always go from day to day to day to day like that. So we're going to start off with Gundogan, because if he slaps tonight, then we can very easily just keep it on him throughout the week. If not, then we can move it on to the next people. I don't know who plays next. I think it will probably be like England or Denmark. Just, you can move it around. There you go. You can move it around, so you don't have to start with that. I prefer doing wildcard in the quarters. Each their own, man. Each their own. Everyone's got their own strategy. I've kind of spoke through mine and the reasons behind it. So, yeah, I'm fully on board whichever way you want to go, really. Is Saka worth having? I have him, but I don't know if I should stick. I think he's a good option. He plays pretty regularly for England. Very good record for England as well. I don't think he's the worst pick in the world. You know, we're one of the best teams for predicted goals going into this group stage as well, so bear that in mind. Would you think about Frattasi should start for Italy? Let me quickly check Twitter for you. Let me quickly check. How's everyone doing, by the way? How is everybody doing today? We doing good? What's the guy's name? What's the Italian guy's name? Oh my god. It's slipping my mind. Why can't I think of his name? There he is. Gianni is the Italian guy we're going to use. Here's the possible lineups. He is not in either of them, no. It is Kafori, who I've got in my team. So yeah, there we go. Kafori's the predicted one that's going to be in the Italian team. Rate my team: Costa, Pickford, De Kuyper, Alexander-Arnold, Trent. Yeah, good team. Very good team. I'd give it like an 8, 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. Hey Tom, what's your thoughts on Van Dijk? I've kind of eased off Van Dijk a little bit. There's been rumours that he's not on penalties. There's been rumours that he is. And I don't know which way to lean with it. So I've kind of gone off him. I think Verbergen hopefully could cover him off. And he's 1.5 million cheaper. So yeah, there's my thoughts on Van Dijk at the moment. Would you double up in defence with Germany, England, and or Belgium? Yeah, I would. Let me have a look. Here you go. Here's clean sheet odds. As you can see, Germany pretty good throughout the group stage. Same with England. Same with Belgium. So yeah, definitely worth a double up. Definitely worth a double up. I got Højbjerg for Ericsson. Fair enough. Is Stanek better than Pence? I mean, it's half a dozen one or the other, really, isn't it? That's kind of how I'm looking at it, to be honest. Yeah. Both of them are good, but like, yeah, they're both 4 million goalkeepers. I think it's Verbergen who's probably going to keep it. Is Jorginho a good shout? I think he's an okay pick for 5 million. If he's definitely on penalties, I think that makes him a better pick. Name a dog for an edit. A Labrador. That good enough? We've hit the 30 likes, guys. Massively appreciate that from you guys. Keep the subs coming in as well. We should hit 4,500 subscribers today, which would be absolutely immense. Can't lie, that's pretty immense from you guys. Are you set on Mbappe? Yeah, I'm going to keep him. Posted my team on X. Cool. Half pass will get those reviewed for you guys. Cheers, Euro Fantasy, as well, for sending me your team. If you want to come see the code, it's on the YouTube stream. FLBX4C. There you go. Do keep the questions coming in, though, guys. Keep the questions coming in. We've got a poll as well going for the best captain for Matchday 1. 36% of you have gone for Mbappe, 33% with Lukaku, 19% with other, and then 12% with Kane. So there we go, guys. Could you rate my team? Mbappe, Lukaku, Ronaldo, Fernandes, Gundogan, Wirtz, Eriksen, Jorginho, Mittelstadt, Di Lorenzo, Di Marco, Van Dijk, Verbergen, Mela. Yeah, it's a good team. Good team. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty steady team. No complaints with that one. No complaints. Do keep your questions coming in, like I said, guys. We'll try to answer as many as we possibly can throughout today's stream. Trent, KDB, Havertz, or Gahey, Saka, Ronaldo? Trent, KDB, Havertz, or Gahey, Saka, Ronaldo? I would prefer Gahey, Saka, and Ronaldo. That's the option I'd go for on that one. I think it's just started raining outside. That's fun when I'm going out tonight, isn't it? Going with Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Mbappe opinion. Yep, I think that's fine. I think that's what I'm thinking about. I do think I might just stick with Kane, but I don't know. Is Konopula from... again, I've probably butchered that one. From Ukraine, a good option. I don't want to go for Lunin as I have Costa and Pickford. Yeah, he should play, so I think he's a good 4.5 million option. Do you think Castagna is a decent shout for assists and goals, or is De Cooper and Fass better value? It depends what you need. Like if you've obviously got like other premium defenders, like the reason I've gone for it is I've got more premium defenders that I think will end up playing over Wout Vass. But Wout Vass for 4 million is a real steal, to be honest. Is Zinchenko a good shout? I think he's down as a midfielder and he's 5.5, so no. I think if he was a defender, he would be, but he's going to be playing a little bit deeper. Are you a new FPL YouTuber? No. I have had a channel for over 2 and a bit years now. Oops. Over 2 and a bit years now. So no, I'm not new, per se. I'm leaning there, but Havertz doing well tonight would be a kill me and for a while, but found a decent way to get CR7 in. Then go for it. Hey man, all I'll say is that if I lose, I suffer a forfeit. You better do well, man, please. Hey, if you're copying my team, that's on you. That's on you. That's all I'm going to say. Kane or Ronaldo? I'm having this big debate myself. I think both are really, really good options. And I think I'm going to stick with Kane at the moment. Name a car for an edit. Citroen C1. There you go. Why Sudikov over Shaqiri? Just because I'm debating between the two. I just fancy the Ukraine player against Romania. I feel it's a fixture that not a lot of people are going to really take a look at. And I feel Xherdan Shaqiri had a really poor World Cup. And I think he probably could come off in the 60th minute very easily. So we're going to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a gamble on a Ukraine midfielder. That was the one. I can't decide on a 5.5 million defender. Dumfries, Mela, Di Lorenzo, or downgrades Castagna to Fass and get Van Dijk in, but which means I have to switch out Wirtz for Gundogan. I mean, Dumfries with him and what's the other guy's name? Frimpong. I don't think I'd even go there at the moment. Mela's good for match day 1. Di Lorenzo, I think if they play a 4-back, is probably not going to be as attacking as people think. So I probably would go Mela out of all those ones, bro. Good evening. Thoughts on Kirkez? I think there's a better Hungary defender, I think, off the top of my head, or it might be a Switzerland one. It might be Swiss. So he's all right. If he's 4.5, that'll be fine. Hi, Tom. Love your channel. Which for you, Ronaldo and Trossard or Kane and Jorginho? I'd go Ronaldo and Trossard with that one. Oi, oi. Let's go, baby. I mean, if you've already got Fast, I'd probably have Gahey. Is that IFK Gothenburg in the background? It is indeed. If you watch the video on the second channel or on the TikTok, obviously, you know, me and Sean headed out to Sweden, went to Gothenburg, and it was insane. Like, I can't even lie. It was class. If you've not watched that video, you're looking for a little bit of entertainment before tonight's game or after tonight's game, go and check that out. Go and check the second channel out as well, guys, because, you know, there's some really good content coming up on that as well. We've got plenty of more away days planned for that one. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to making some content on there. So, yeah, get yourself over to that channel if you want to see a good little away day. Posted my team. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, man. I'll go and check it out for you, Joe. We're going to do team reviews in about 10 minutes. Do you have Sudakov from Ukraine? I have him. Yes, I do, baby. I'm not confident on Trent as he's a risk for minutes. Should I get another 5.5 million defender who has a good fixtures for the first 2 match days? I mean, you do get 2 free transfers, so you can always take him out if you're not, like, it doesn't go well in match day 1. But yeah, I've not gone for Trent. I think there's better options, but you do you. Is Dominic Szoboszlai on penalties? Yes, he is. Team looks great, but Eriksson? Yeah, Eriksson. Good for ball recoveries. Pretty good in a Denmark shirt as well. On penalties, free kicks, corners. So, yeah. That's Christian Eriksen for you. Obviously didn't have a good last Euros, did he? I got a season ticket on the Ultras. Oh, man, that's class. It is absolutely sick. I definitely want to go back to Sweden. I think we're on about going to Stockholm, but yeah, I can't lie. I love Gothenburg. It was great. It was great. The news today, even if it looks like Mbappe will start, he has really got me considering against Mbappe and picking Ronaldo. Is that really stupid? I think the only thing I will say is Mbappe is owned by like every man and his dog. So, and he's probably going to be the most captain player this week. Like, for just casuals that just set the team up and leave it and set and forget, they'll probably have Mbappe captain. So if you want to do well, I feel like you have to kind of just have him, realistically. Like, there's definitely upsides going against him, but it's one of those. Do you take the risk? Do you take the gamble? It's up to you. It is up to you. Cheers for all the likes, guys, on the stream. Massively appreciate that. Do keep them coming in. Wirtz or Gundogan, we had this one earlier. Like I said, it's extremely difficult to predict between the two which way to go. I've gone Gundogan just for money and penalties, but like I completely understand why people are going for Wirtz as well. Is Baumgartner not being talked about enough because the difficult group Austria's in? Probably. Like, 2 of the fixtures are really difficult. I feel if they were in a nicer group, probably would be on a lot more people's radar. Does Shaqiri play the whole 90 minutes every game? Contemplating whether or not he'll start in match day 2. I don't think he will. I think he'll start all the games, but I don't see him seeing out every game, especially at the age he's at now. I'd probably go De Cooper. I think that's how you pronounce it. De Cooper over Fass. Just offers that little bit more attacking if you've got the budget for it. Rodri or Shaqiri. I probably would go Shaqiri opening 2, Rodri for match day 3, Thomas. Who do you think is the best 5.5 million midfielder? Let me go and check some out. Off the top of my head, Højbjerg for match day 1's a really good shout. Let's have a look. Mids 5.5. Højbjerg probably the one. Who else have we got on this list? I mean, Jorginho at 5 is not the worst option in the world, is he? So yeah. But after that, we're struggling a little bit. We are struggling a little bit. Yeah, we're struggling once we get past that point, to be honest. We are struggling. I have both Wirtz and Gundogan in my team. Should I transfer one player for another to maximise points? If so, I'm thinking Rodri. Nah, I prefer Wirtz and Gundogan. You rating teams? Yeah, I'm rating teams at half past. So if you want it rating, get it sent to me under my pinned tweet and we'll rate them. I have triple Portugal in Cancelo, Bruno and Vitinha with double midfield of Wirtz and Gundogan. Do I change Vitinha to Jorginho and get in either Saka or Trossard or Stick? I mean, I'd only get Trossard if I didn't have Lukaku, Freddie. I think if I got Lukaku, he probably covers off that Belgium link and I think the rest of the players are fine. But Other than that, yeah, I'd be tempted to go get Jorginho and Trossard if I didn't have Lukaku. Can Højbjerg be considered a goal threat? I mean, I think it's 3 goals in his past 4 games for Denmark, so, you know. Yeah, quite a few people in the TikTok chat as well have got Emil Højbjerg. And my hair has all of a sudden just got, like, really long today. I don't know why. It's just got all of a sudden, like, dead long. No worries, man. No worries. Would you captain Mittelstadt instead of Gundo? Safer option if he gets a clean sheet. I mean, if I'm keeping a captain for a clean sheet, I'm not like tonight. I need for Gundogan to stay as captain, 2 goals or 2 attacking returns minimum. Otherwise, he's getting, even if he just scores 1 goal, he's probably getting change for Lukaku, Mbappe, Kane, Bruno. It'd have to be 2 attacking returns for me to keep it on Gundogan. So putting it on Mittelstadt for me seems a little bit like he'd have to get a clean sheet and a goal. The only reason I'd keep it on him. If I'm playing it just for clean sheets, no point. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that one. There is my thoughts on that one. Keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, we'll be doing team reviews in about 5 minutes over on Twitter. So, you know, get yourself involved in that. Do keep your questions coming in, guys, like I said. I just want a free fall, baby. Pedri or Rodri? I'd probably go Rodri. Probably go Rodri on that one. Probably go Rodri. Also, what do you think about captaining Wirtz or Gundogan? I mean, you might as well for tonight. You can change it after each match, kind of, not match day, but like games where there's a match. So you can change it for tomorrow. Just make sure to do it before the game. So yeah. Is Simmons a guaranteed starter for Netherlands? No, he is not. Hi Dad, best mid for 6 million. I mean, Højbjerg's getting a lot of love in this stream, isn't he? He's getting a lot of love. Let's bump that price up to 6. See what else pops into the filter. Let's have a look. Who else we got here? Gula, however you want to pronounce it. Xhaka, pretty decent option. Vitinha, they're pretty okay options. And then Højbjerg down at 5.5. Yeah, there's a couple options for you. I got Wirtz and Gundogan and Mittelstadt. Who reckon should take captain? I think if I remember correctly, Gundogan is the highest predicted midfielder for tonight, so I'd go for him. I have 8 million of Wirtz and Trossard. Which one are you asking for? Like, which one? Should I transfer Rodri to Jorginho, then Wirtz to Foden? Yeah, I think I would. England's not getting a lot of hype, are they, at the moment? So, yeah, that makes sense. I'm going for Pedri over Sabitslai. Will that help? Probably not. I feel Sabitslai is more a talisman than Pedri, to be honest. Last question. Who would it make sense to transfer out Shaqiri and bring in Højbjerg? I feel Shaqiri's more likely to get an attacking return than Højbjerg. But yeah. I mean, Højbjerg will definitely not score today because he's not playing today. But hopefully so. Can you switch captain every day? Yes, you can. So every day that games are on, you can switch it at the end. So if you're not happy, but obviously you can't go back to a captain. Remember that point. So if you take it off someone that's maybe got 1 or 2 goals, you switch and they don't do well, You can't go back to that guy that, you know, yeah, just putting it out there. Right, it is half past. Let's move over to this one here and then load up Twitter. Does that look okay for you guys? Yeah, that looks pretty decent for you guys, I think. We can probably make that a little bit bigger. Tiny bit bigger. There we go. Bosh. There we go. Right, let's start reviewing some of your guys' teams then. Let's start taking a look. Louise, one of my American supporters, he has got... Just make sure you guys can see that okay. Yeah, you can see that okay-ish. He's got Kylian Mbappe, Chiesa, KDB, Bellingham, Wirtz. I don't know who he is. Wout Vast, Trent, Mittelstadt, DeMarco, Castells, Ronaldo, Gula, Cancelo. Yeah, I like this team. I really, really like this team. I like Chiesa as a differential for Matchday 1. I think that could be pretty saucy. Don't have a problem with anyone else. I don't know who that is. So I'm guessing he's a 4.5 million midfielder, if that's the case. But you've got plenty of other bench cover as well to cover that off. But yeah. What did you put in the comments there? I saw that. I'm using all chips, game week 1 and game week 2, depending on results. I mean, if that's the case, I definitely feel like you need like a Denmark player in here, maybe some Turkey players and Ukraine players if you're going to use all your chips in the opening group stage, because you're just targeting Matchday 1. Yes, Tom, thoughts on this team? Limitless in Matchday 3. Wildcard some point later on. Cheers. Okay. So, I probably then... I mean, you've got triple them. I mean, this is a ridiculously strong team. This is a really, really good team. Honestly, I've got no complaints about this team. I think that's really strong. Big props to you, man. That's a really good team. No problems with that one. Any changes? Let's have a look. Thomas for you, man. Costa, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Bruno, Pence. Again, like, everyone's building pretty good teams. Like, no one's got any anomalies or anyone that I can really shout at them about. Again, really good team. No question, no problems with that one. It's Jamie. I'm going limitless in game week 3 and wildcard in the quarters. 0.5 million spare. Milinkovic Savic is a rogue one. I don't actually know how much he is. How much is Milinkovic Savic? I don't even know what region he plays for. MIL. 6.5 for nah, there's better people than Milinkovic Savic. Go and look at Chananoglu, Sudakov, who I've got in my team as well. Yeah, I think there's better picks than Milinkovic Savic. He'd be the first one I'd replace there, Jamie. Get him out. Help me choose between these two, please. Okay, that's pretty strong. I like that one. Oh, but then this one's got DeMarco. I'd probably go 1. Yeah, I prefer 1 there, Freddie. Yeah, I prefer 1. I'd go 1 on that one, mate. Who would you captain? Joel might, if I could. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Obviously, start with Musiala, move it to Kane, move it to Mbappe. Got Bruno as well. Again, pretty good team. Frimpong's an interesting one. I don't think he's going to play the opening game. It's between him and Denzel Dumfries. So, yeah, I'd be cautious of that one. Is Frimpong a must? Definitely not. Definitely not. Not in my opinion. Do I take anyone out? Yeah, Frimpong and Xavi Simons for me are doubts for the game. Like, I don't expect either of these to start. So they're probably the two that I would take out there. Cole Palmer won't start for England either. He'll probably come off the bench realistically. So Cole Palmer, Xavi Simons and Frimpong are probably players I would look to remove. Joe Drew, he said feeling confident. He's got Verbergen, Wout Vast, Mimmelstadt, DeMarco, KDB, Saka, Wirtz, Bruno. Yeah, good. Like it. I like that team, Joe, man. I can see why you're feeling confident. It's a very, very strong team. We did that one. But what you got in this one? Lukaku, Mbappe, Eriksen, Wirtz, Gundogan, Jorginho. I like the Italy double up at the back. No problems with that. Yeah, I think Mailer plays before Van Dijk, so just swap him in there, and I reckon you're good to go, man. I just don't know about Grimaldo. Yeah, Grimaldo's probably not a player. This is the thing with Spain players. I think most people are playing a chip in Matchday 3, and realistically, that is the best time to get Spain players is Matchday 3. Otherwise, there's no real point having Spain players. There just isn't. Havertz captain valid? Yes, he is for tonight. For tonight, that's fine. Because realistically, I don't think you're going to end up under it. Thinking limitless in Matchday 2 and see from there. Yeah, it's a pretty good team. Pretty good team. Laura, she's got the front three. She's in the Sudakov gang. Yeah, I really like that team. Really, really big fan of that. Chananoglu as well. I'm a huge fan of that one. Yeah, good team, that Laura. Freddie. Yeah, again, another good team. You guys are smashing it with the teams, to be fair. This isn't like FPL where usually people have absolute honkers. There is a lot of strong teams kicking about. A lot of strong teams. A lot of top quality players as well. So, yeah, you guys are smashing it, man. Lukaku, Kane, Wirtz, a bit slide. Rodri, yeah. Yep. Again, another very good team from Lee. This is what I mean. Like, everyone's got really, really good teams. FPL Shami. Again, another strong team. Like, guys, you're absolutely smashing it. Usually, when we do the FPL ones, I have to take time to talk through people's teams. This is like, we're flying, really. Scott. Tony Kroos. Yeah, Tony Kroos is not a player I would pick, to be honest. I think he might start some games, but I don't see him starting every single game. So I think he's probably one I would not go for. How much is Tony Kroos as well? I've not even like 6.5. Yeah, I don't think I'd go for Tony Kroos for 6.5 million. Get Sudakov or Channon. You've already got Chananoglu. Sudakov is just a better pick than Tony Kroos in my opinion. Wildcard Matchday 2, Limitless Matchday 3. Welcome to the gang. I mean, if you're playing that, I would take Rodri out. You've got obviously your chips. You're playing them all, so you're gonna be just targeting Matchday 1. Rodri's not realistically needed till Matchday 3. So yeah, get yourself a Ukraine player, Sudakov. Get yourself Chananoglu. Have a little bit of fun. More attacking flair in there for you there. Limitless Game Week 3. Wildcard Matchday 2. Cool. Again, very, very nice team. No problems with that one. Really, really good team. What other ones have we had sent in? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. Oh my god, you guys have been absolutely smashing it. Drop me a follow as well on Twitter if you do want to see more tweets when they go out. I feel like we've done most of these. Freddie said all of these. Wow, limitless. Yep, that works. That works, Freddie. I like that. Did Grimaldo one? I could put Havertz out and put Kane back in, but I'll give me a 4.5 million instead of Mailer. I mean, yeah, there's some fine 4.5 million defenders. Gahey, if you wanted to even downgrade Trent's an option. You could upgrade Vass to De Cooper, or however you want to pronounce it. Or there's the other Italian defender as well. So yeah, there's some options for you guys. Right, what questions have I missed in the chat while we were doing team reviews? We'll do some more of those, so if you did miss out, get sending me a team. We'll do some more throughout today's stream. Where was the last question we got to? Will Sane start? We'll have to wait and see. There's no point guessing. We're going to get the lineups. That's the beautiful thing about this one. I have Vass, Cooper, Mittelstadt and DeMarco and 5.5 million for another defender. Who would I choose? I want using any chip for Matchday 2. Are you using a chip or you're not using a chip? I mean, if you're not using a chip, Mailer. Bosch. Or you could go for another Italian defender. Di Lorenzo at 5.5 if you are using a chip. If you're not, maybe another Germany defender could be a shout. Ericsson, Sabitslai and Trossard, or Saka and Rodri. I prefer the first option you mentioned there, a turkey in a bush. Thoughts on Pedri over Rodri? Heard he's playing a more advanced role and only 0.5 million expensive. For me, I think there's no real point looking at Spain till matchday 3. So I'm not really too focused on Spain. I want to see how they perform in the open 2 games. Hugo, Rodri is on pens for Spain. Also, he'll get ball recoveries. He will get ball recoveries as well. I'm a Lazio fan. Milinkovic-Savic is well worth a punt. Trust me, he should be 7. I definitely think he's worth a punt, but not against England. Rate my team, please. Costa, Verbergen, Trent, Mittelstadt, DeMarco, Fass, Bruno, Gundo, Jorginho, Trossard, Saka, Lukaku, Mbappe, Ronaldo. I'm thinking limitless for game week 2 and wildcard for later because game week 3 will see too many rotations. I get your point about rotations, but we're all going to be in the same boat. So even if you don't play a chip, you're still going to have to kind of navigate them. Whereas at least with a chip in hand, you can kind of navigate them a little bit better, a little bit easier. Because we will find out which teams are free, so we can kind of have a little bit of an idea. We'll get press conference information as well. Hey Offcore, how's it going, man? Another one of our channel members. If you do want to sign up for channel membership, it is 99p. You do get priority in the chat, and of course, you do support the channel, so massively appreciated by me. Thoughts on Dembele? Not an option. Does Wirtz play? Yeah, he'll play. Saka or Palmer? Saka 100%. Palmer or Saka? Same question, but other way around. But yeah, keep the questions coming in, guys. Keep the likes coming in as well. Massively appreciated by me. And if you want to have your team reviewed by me, we'll do another batch of those around about 7 o'clock. So yeah, but it's been good so far. I'm enjoying it. We've had steady numbers in here. Good questions are flowing. Still stuck on the Kane versus Ronaldo debate. I think I've got to go with my boy. I can't imagine not watching an England game and having Kane. But at the same time, it feels like Portugal could very easily batter Chechnya. I don't know how you guys feel, but that's kind of my thoughts on that one. Like, I feel like they could very easily batter Chechnya. But let me know. Let me know in the comments section. Keep your questions coming in. Keep your subscriptions coming in as well, guys. Best midfielder for 7 million. I mean, Eriksson's a shout. Gundogan's probably the best one you're going to get in there. Sabitslai, Shaqiri as well. There's plenty of quality options at 7 million there. What other midfielders have we got? Let's have a look. Yeah, Sabitslai, very decent shout. If Xavi Simons is playing, yes. Pedri, if he's playing, yeah. Chanoglu, can't forget him at 6.5. Shaqiri, Sudakov. We're really loving him, aren't we? Can you not look at other teams in your league on this one? I think you can once the game... Like, it's like when FPL, like, as soon as you join a league, at the start of the game, it won't let you see other people's teams because it's constantly changing. But I think once we're, like, locked in and, like, you know, games are playing, you'll be able to see it. I think Ronaldo is a better shout because Serbia is not an easy opponent. I do agree, but... Oh, it could be a late change. It could be a very late change. It could be a late change. We might switch away from Kane. Tom, just a thought. Let's say you go Ronaldo instead of Kane. You can always just wildcard matchday 2 into Kane. It's not worth a punt. Usually England don't go for a lot of goals. We sit back. Yeah, I get it. I do get it. And I am being tempted down that route. When am I using my wildcard? Like I said, my strategy is going to be wildcard matchday 2, Limitless in match day 3. We're going to use all the chips in the group stage. What team do I support? I support Mansfield, which is that team. Not that one. The one further back. Yeah, there we go. In my opinion, Kane to Ronaldo. Don't start this, guys. I'm only going to get swayed. I'm only going to go and get swayed, aren't I? Oh, for God's sake. I am tempted. I am tempted, to be honest. I am tempted. What do I do? What do I do, guys? What do you think? Kane or Ronaldo? Kane or Ronaldo? It's the big debate I've had all day. George has said Verbergen, Lunin, Trent, Caffoli, Middlestat, DeMarco, Cancelo, Gula, Trossard, Gundogan, Bruno, Rodri, Kane, Mbappe, Dubovkic. Opinions. I like it. I do like it, man. Especially if you're going to be playing that wildcard in Matchday 2. I think that's a very good team. Yep, based on game predictions, I only have England scoring 4 in the group. I don't know where I'd be without Mittelstadt. Yeah, I know. Mittelstadt's the boy, isn't he? Are these good? Midfielder, Jorginho, Gundogan, Sabitslai, defenders, DeMarco, Mittelstadt, Fast, Van Dijk. Yep. Sorry, I mean Kane over Ronaldo. Okay. Some people are saying Ronaldo. George has said Kane. It's coming home. It is coming home, by the way. Thoughts on Jorginho? He's all right. He's probably the best 5 million midfielder you're going to get. So, yeah. It is what it is for 5 million, isn't it? If you do wildcard, then that's 2 million you can upgrade everyone in your team because Sudikov can become Saka or Ericsson to become Foden. Yeah, I mean, this team will look completely different for the second match day. If Mittelstadt didn't exist, we'd all be in the tough situation. We would indeed. Sent my team, honey. Cool. Let me go and check it out, boy. Let me go and check it out. Here he is. He sent the team in. Lukaku, Højlund, Mbappe, Xavi Simons. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Xavi Simons, McTominay, Çalhanoğlu, Anderson, Trent, DeMarco, De Ligt, Schmeichel, Lunin, Mudryk, Cancelo, Bruno Fernandes. The only player in here, Jade, that I'm not 100% keen on is Xavi Simons. Apparently, according to some people on Twitter, he's not playing or he's not been in like the predicted lineup. So he'd probably be the one that I'd replace. But everyone else looks decent. So yeah. You said the team on the right is good, but if I was to wildcard in match day 2 on the team on the left, better? Yeah, because you got that double Italy and Trossard, which is fit. Oh. Yeah. Oh, unable to verify. Are you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss, TikTok? Jokers. Musiala or Havertz? Let's wait and see who's playing. Let's wait and see who's playing. Is Lakang a must-have? I'm guessing you mean Lukaku, and you've just spelled it horribly wrong. Would you take him over the likes of Trossard? Yeah, I would. I feel quite confident about him. If you get Ronaldo, what would you do with that extra 1 mil? If I got Ronaldo and I got that extra 1 mil, I think I'd either upgrade Sudikov or I'd get a better defender for Wout Fass. But yeah. Who for? I don't know. Who's around that 7 million? You've already got Çalhanoğlu. You've already got a Mudryk. Ericsson maybe, Jake. Denmark have a good fixture. If we get news that Sane's playing, maybe. Sabitslai. There's a few options. Shaqiri from Switzerland. There you go. There's a couple. Wirtz or Musiala? I'd go Wirtz. Trossard or Doku? I would go for Trossard. I'd go for Trossard on that one. Who should I use instead of Mbappe? I mean, Ronaldo, Lukaku, Kane. They're probably the ones that you would look out elsewhere, outside of Kylian Mbappe. Trent or Dumfries? I probably would prefer Trent. I wouldn't gamble on Dumfries, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I'd gamble on Dumfries at the moment. Symphony. Matt, unsub. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this, Matt? What's this? Unsub with a thumbs up. Come on. Make your feelings heard in the chat. Also, can you make subs throughout the game week? Right. Yes. Yeah. So you basically want to load your team with players that are starting like earlier in the week. Cheers for the follow, Will's Way. You know what? Before the lineup comes out, what we're going to go and do is we're going to do my predictions. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's have a look. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Let's do some predictions. So we're going to do... Germany are going to top Group A. Let's not take the piss. I'm going to have Switzerland, Scotland, Hungary, like that. Right, top in this group. I think it could be rogue, right? I'm going to go Croatia. I'm going to go Spain. And I'm going to go Italy and then Albania last. England have got to top the group. Denmark, Serbia, Slovenia. Cool. France, Netherlands, Austria, Poland. Yeah. Belgium, Ukraine, Romania, Slovakia. Portugal, Turkey, Chechnya, Georgia. Cool. Right. What about third place rankings? Who's got like... You don't have to look at the best teams. I think you've got to look at the teams that could pick up like 3 to 4 points realistically. Looking at some of those teams that could pick up 3 to 4 points, I think... Chechnya... Italy could make it through, but with only 1 win. Do I see other teams winning more games? I don't see Austria winning more games. Romania could get a draw out of Ukraine and a win against Slovakia, so we're going to put them through. Austria, I think they only beat Poland. Serbia could get a draw against them, could beat us and could beat Slovenia, so I'm going to put them through. Yeah. Scotland could beat Hungary. No, I can't have Scotland going through. We're going to go Italy and then we'll... Austria or Scotland? Fuck it, we'll get Scotland going through. I think they go through, right? Or is it just the top 4? I think it's just the top 4. I don't want to... Get out of here. No, piss off. Piss off. There we go. I think now you can just see an advert on screen. You can, but we're not paying. We're not paying for the Telegraph. Get out of here. Right. Germany... No, are you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss? Are they actually going to make me pay for this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you scumbags or what? We find a nice little predictor and then they make me pay for it. What's this? Ah, right. Never trust the Telegraph is what we're learning. Let me get me back onto this screen. Let me go and find another one for us. Give me a quick second. What a fucking bunch of scumbags. Euro 2024 group predictors. BN have got one. Right, I'll share my screen again. Not that one. Here we go. You guys can see that all right. Right, so we had Germany and we had Switzerland. We had Croatia, we had Spain, we had England, we had Denmark, we had France, we had Netherlands. We had Belgium, we had Ukraine, we had Portugal, we had Turkey. We had Chechnya going through, we had Romania going through, we had Serbia going through. How's this scroll wheel? We had Italy going through. And did I have Scotland? I must have had Scotland going through. Oh no, I didn't put Poland, I put Austria. Proceed to round of 16. Here we go. So we had Chechnya, Romania, Italy, Serbia. All progressing. This scroll is a... No. Right, who's winning these ties? Germany are beating Denmark. Spain are beating Switzerland. Croatia will beat Chechnya. Will beat Romania. Portugal, Italy is a right tie. I think Portugal edge it. Netherlands edge it. France, Belgium beat Serbia. France beat Turkey. No, scroll. There we go. Croatia, Germany. Oh. Alright, Germany beat them. Portugal win. France win. And I think we beat Spain. Oh, God. Germany, Portugal is a right semis. Oh, my God. That's a right semis. Alright. I'm going to have Germany are going to win. And I think if we played France, we'd win. Which would make an England-Germany final. And I mean, we're at this point already. So I'm going to have England winning. There we go. We have to have England winning. There we go. So England are winning. What a tournament tree that would be, by the way. It's not going to obviously come out like that, but yeah, what a tournament that one would be. Right, let's get back onto that one. And then, I didn't mean to open that. Let's get my team back on screen. What questions have I missed while I was doing that? Xhaka and Højbjerg, yeah, both pretty good picks. Wirtz or Mittelstadt, who do I captain? I go Wirtz. Thanks, keep up the good content. No worries, man. I have 0.5 million in the bank. Should I sell DeMarco and get Gvardiol in Matchday 2? Or should I sell Lamar Yamal and buy a 7 mil striker? No, I like the DeMarco move. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing, but like I'm on a wild card. I might play their fantasy game next season. Apparently you can have 5 teams. Oh, really? Would you downgrade Cancelo to Tar or Gahey if it meant upgrading Jorginho to Sudikov? I think I'd prefer Cancelo, to be honest. Sudikov or Mudryk, I think both are really good options. I've just gotten Sudikov. Who do I captain? Mbappe, Wirtz, Kane. Obviously, you can change your captain each day, Ben. So I'd start with Wirtz, move to Kane, and then it's a toss-up between Mbappe and Lukaku for that other day. Is Mbappe fit or injured? Again, there's nothing concrete about it, so I don't really want to comment. But the rumours are that he's ill or he's done something to his back. But again, there's nothing concrete on that. We do not win if we play France, mate. Bias. Boys, have faith. It's coming home. Have faith. Van Dijk or Trent? I'd probably go Van Dijk. I finally found a streamer who actually reads the chat. Yeah, of course. That's what it's all about. Like, especially with these streams, like, I can just sit here and talk about my team, but I'm only going to do that for so long. Like, I want to help you guys out. I want to chat to you guys. That's the more exciting part, to be honest. Sitting here and chatting to you guys, finding out about you guys, and it's just more exciting, isn't it? It just is better. It just is better. No point otherwise. Trent or Frimpong? I wouldn't touch Frimpong with a barge pole, so I'd go Trent. Like I said, guys, if you're enjoying this the stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff as well. What do I need to know about you then, Mo? You wanna chat to me? Let's have a chat. What we chatting about? What do I need to know about you, man? Let me know. Hey Tom, I'm in earlier. I'm in earlier question. I missed a player. Ronaldo, Trossard, and Verdmer or Kane. The first option still, man. First option. Højbjerg or Sudakov? Ooh. Think I would go... I'd go Højbjerg. Thoughts on Çalhanoğlu? Really good pickup. I like him. I like him as an option. I have 8 million. I need another midfielder. I already have Wirtz and Trossard. I mean, Gundogan. Eriksson. There's a couple. You know, just off the top of my head. I'm 14. Oh, God, we're chatting to... I forgot we're chatting to children. Oh, boy. Half Egyptian, half British. Well, you know, all good stuff, man. All good stuff. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. You reading chat on Twitch? No, on YouTube. If you want to come over and join us, use the thing in the bio, the YouTube button. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just chatting to the people on YouTube. We've got more over here. You get to see my team on screen as well. The chat does move a little bit slower. And yeah, we're closing in on that 5,000 subscriber mark. So if you want to help us out with that one as well, get yourself over here. Who is a differential forward? Probably like Kai Havertz, Dobbik. Lukaku's not even that highly owned. Neither's Cristiano Ronaldo, so I think both of them are decent shouts. Thought you weren't allowed to talk to kids anymore. George, if what the court doesn't know won't harm them, okay? Alright? I wasn't talking to him, officer. I wasn't talking to him, okay? I didn't ask him for anything. I didn't ask him to meet me up. Nothing like that. I can tell. You cheeky git, man. You cheeky git. Is it okay? Do I have to have Van Dijk or Cancelo because I have DeMarco, Fast, Mittelstadt and Trent? I don't have either of them at the moment either. I'm a little bit scared about Portugal keeping a clean sheet, but yeah, I've gone without him. I've gone without him. Your bail officer is going to go mad at you. Bro, be quiet. Be quiet. You will never ever get like moderator of this chat. Never. What if the big teams have already won in the group in Matchday 3 and rotate? Is it smart to play the Limitless then? I'm planning on playing the Limitless in Matchday 3 anyway. And not all the big teams will be through. Just down to the nature of it. And a lot of them will still be playing for like top in the group as well. Especially if they can see where certain teams are going to finish in certain groups as well. So it might be a motivator on the final day to finish top of the group. And, you know, even when there is rotation, some of those lesser assets, especially from the likes of England, Germany, France, all these other teams, they're still quite pricey. So you're still going to eat into a lot of that budget. Can I sub a midfielder in for a forward, for example, Ronaldo for Gundogan? Yes. The minimum you can have for defenders is 3. The minimum midfielders, I think, is 2. And the minimum forward you can have is 1. So, yeah, there you go. Jamie getting it right as well. I hit that like button. Austria is my dark horse for the tournament. In the predictor, got them going to the quarterfinals. They've got a really difficult group to get out of. Oh, Ted's with the footballs. Let's go, boy. Dropping some gifts. 7 footballs. Ted, man. Let's go. Cheers for them, man. Let's go. Will you do a watch along or nah? No, I'm going out tonight. It's my flatmate's 24th birthday. So we're heading into Leeds. So if anyone's in Leeds wants to come sing some karaoke with me or watch the second half of the football, head out into Leeds. You'll see me there with my big chipper smile and you can ask me any questions. Austria coming in under very good form. Beating Germany not that long ago. Have a good manager in Ralf Rangnick and a decent squad. Maybe they'll be one of the dark horses then. I've not really kind of looked into them because the group's been so difficult that I've not focused on anything. I think he makes a really good point though about the benefits of this strategy I'm going for as well. Is if a team like Austria all of a sudden starts to look really, really good, or like Denmark are cooking, or you know Italy are poor, or Belgium are really bad, this strategy allows you to very quickly shift off of players and teams very quickly and target other ones because it's such a kind of short tournament. Form for me over fixtures is a massive thing. So, yeah. Fass or De Cooper. I mean, if you've got the money, go De Cooper. If not, if you're looking to save a little bit, Fass will be the one. My dark horse is Ukraine. Yeah, I think Ukraine could be a decent shout. They could realistically win both their opening group games, top that group very easily, and put some pressure on Belgium. I, of course, support England, but Austria are my second favourite team for the tournament. Well, I hope you've had a little cheeky bet on them. England, of course, are bringing it home. I did my predictions. It's coming home. Let's be real, lads. Let's be real. Actually, interestingly, I've just realised the team will be out. Let's go to FOTMob and get that open. Here's the lineup then. We were too busy chatting, guys. We were too busy chatting. Here's the lineup for tonight's game. Neuer, Tar, Mittelstadt as expected. Rudiger, Kimmich. Kroos is playing. The guy I told him not to. I still think there's better options though. Andreric, Vert, Gundogan, Havertz and Musiala. Scotland are playing a back five. Yeah. Che Adams up front on his own. Does look like Gundogan is playing in the 10 role as expected, so he could be a decent little shout. Mittelstadt and Wirtz are in though. Yeah, the boys are cooking. The boys are cooking. That is the team. I'll leave that up there for a little bit. I don't think Italy will make it out of the group. I agree. I think Italy might struggle out of that group. Like if Albania get a draw, maybe, like, they have to go to those Spain and Croatia games and slap. People are always underestimating Croatia as well. Like, how many times have we gone into a tournament and gone, nah, the golden generation is past it. That was 2018. That won't happen again this tournament. And then it does. So, again, a team massively going under the radar. Is Liverpool's Sabitzer a good move? Yeah, I think he's a decent little pickup. He's a decent little pickup. Grimaldo or DeMarco. Obviously, you want DeMarco for Matchday 1. Grimaldo's probably a Matchday 2-1. Yeah, Christie versus Kimmich. It's an interesting battle, isn't it? It is an interesting battle. McGinn against Mittelstadt, though. That's what we're all here for. That's what we're all here for. That is what we're all here for. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, any questions you do have, get them in the comments section. Who else is live at the moment? Obviously, FPL Mate, Fran, me, Bobby. Bobby's cooking on his stream. But yeah. Looks like they're the ones who are live at the moment. Bobby's having a great time at the moment. If you haven't gone and checked out any of his content, please do so. He is making some absolutely stellar content over on his channel. So go and check it out. Like I said, guys, really, really good stuff from him. We will be live for the next deadline as well. Which is on Wednesday. So we'll be live for that one as well. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Getting the bell notification on as well. We've got about 50 minutes. 50 minutes. So yeah, we'll keep the questions coming in, guys. Keep the questions coming in. I'll probably like slowly start to get bits out the cupboard and start to get ready for tonight. But I'll still be here answering questions. FPL Onions, it says, is Andrick being overlooked? Better betting odds of goal involvement than anyone else under 6 million. Interesting. Did not know that. Maybe he's being underlooked, sorry. Maybe. Might be the one. Might be the one to go for. Are Cancelo's minutes secured? Probably not. Probably not across the group stage, let's be real. Hi mate, not confident. Could you rate this team? Yeah, if you want to send it me on Twitter, man, I'll rate your team. Nico Williams? He's Welsh. Do you mean the Spanish one? I probably wouldn't touch him. Not again. Spain, it's all until match day 3. Yeah, for me, Spain players, not until match day 3. Sudikov or Chananoglu? Like I've been kind of running this one through my mind as well, to be honest. I think both are amazing picks. I just feel like Chananoglu's played a few games a little bit deeper. So that's the only reason I went for Sudikov. But yeah, it is what it is. Could Cancelo be in midfield for Portugal? Nah, I feel the midfield's already really strong. I think he's going to struggle to get in that. I do think he'll struggle to get into that, to be honest. Do the seas. Ba ba do 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 do. Ba 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 da do do. Can I send you 2 teams? I'm stuck between them on Twitter. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine to do. Anything kicking off about... Boo boo doo doo doo. Nothing in terms of team leaks, but I wasn't expecting to get anything anyway. Wasn't really expecting too much anyway. Do you play any games? UNC. What do you mean UNC? What does UNC mean? Lunin Costa. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I can get on board with that. Time is kickoff tonight. It's at 8 o'clock, so in 50 minutes. 50 minutes is kickoff. This is my strategy. This is what we're going with. Wildcard in match day 2. Limitless in match day 3. No, I don't play any other games. I've got a team in Bet365, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, this is the strategy. Wildcard in match day 2. Limitless in match day 3. That's the plan. That's what we're going to go with. Who is the best 4.5 million defender? You have got Gahey, Calafori from Italy, if you want to go for that. Who else is there? Mittelstadt at 4 is immense. Definitely a player. Wout Fass at 4 as well is a pretty good option. Let's have a look. What did you say? Can't pick between the 2 drafts. Let's go and take a look then, man. Have you sent them me? I haven't got them. I haven't got them, man. Unless these are the 2 here. Name Freddy? Yeah, is it these 2 here? Let me know if it's these 2, Freddy, on screen. If it is, we'll get them reviewed for you, mate. I think my laptop might die in a second as well. Nah, I'm going to wildcard in the quarters. Yeah, I think some people are doing that. Like I said, though, I feel high risk, high reward. That's the motto for me. I feel there's more upside in the group stages, more random high scoring games with lesser players as well, picking up goals and assists and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's a game. Just have a little bit of fun with it. It is those 2, Tom. Cool, man. Let's take a look for you then. So you said the team on the left, on the right is good, but if I was on a wildcard 2, is the team on the... I like this team. I do like this team. You've obviously got the double Italy defence, really good for the wildcard limitless strategy if you want to use them all in the group. But this team's really strong as well. And again, you could very easily use the same principle with that one. I think with this one, you could hold off using any chips till match day 3. That one is better for using this week, in my opinion. So the one on the left is just for wildcard and match and limitless in match day 2 and 3. The one on the right, I would say, is better. So yeah, I go for that. Hayden has said 1 or 2. Any recommendations? Let's take a look. Wrong Hernandez for a start. Get the right Hernandez. Don't like Zinchenko as a pick either. I don't think Xabi Simons will play. There's better 7 million. Right. Okay, let's see which one's bad. I like this one. I don't mind that. Obviously pick the right one and that'll be okay. Zinchenko, no. Get him out. There's better players than that. Having two of those. I just downgrade the France defender here. I downgrade Hernandez. Maybe somebody like Wout Vass. Upgrade Zinchenko. Get a German midfielder in here for me personally. And then I think this team looks a whole lot better. That's what I'd do with that one. I don't want to risk it because I'm in a league with my friends, and if I win, I get €200. Fair enough, man. Just have a little bit of fun though. Like, it is a high risk strategy, and you might win comfortably with those €200. Is this a good midfield? Jorginho, Gundogan, Eriksen, Trossard. Defense is... Yeah, that's fine. Sent you teams. I'm stuck between them. Using a chip in Matchday 3. Yeah, I told you some. I'm confused between Sudikov or... I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that guy's name because I know who he is. But I would go Sudikov. You having Cancelo makes me want to have him too. I don't have Cancelo, bro. Of course, where are you seeing Cancelo? There's no Cancelo in my team. We got rid of that boy. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. We've got about 45 minutes till the game. I don't know if I'll go all the way up to the game. I might head off a little bit early, go out for Sean's birthday, give him a good time. We'll see what happens in the chat, see if you guys can continue to cook. But I need to grab a quick shower. I need to do a few things as well. So we might end it a little bit early, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes before 8 o'clock. Like I said, though, I will be back. Me and Jake are going to be doing a live on Tuesday evening as well. So yeah, we'll be doing a live on Tuesday evening. Yeah, you find those glasses, bro. That's Mailer in defense. But yeah, we'll be doing a live Tuesday evening, going through our Matchday 1 sides, our points, talking about our wildcards for Matchday 2 because we're both on that strategy as well. And then obviously Wednesday afternoon there will be another deadline stream, probably about being an hour and a half long, something like that. So yeah, we'll get that cracking. Someone is very happy outside. Just give it the big yes. So they're enjoying life. Oh, they're really enjoying their life. I'm going to end the TikTok live as well because that is dead as a dodo. So, yeah. That's been pretty dead today. Usually it's pretty good. But today it's just been a bit dry. And my phone needs to charge before I go out. So we're going to end that there. We'll just keep talking. Looking forward to Tuesday. Yeah, it'll be after all the games. It'll be like 10 o'clock till like 11. It'll be quite a late one. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Do. When can you find the starting lineups? I mean, the Germany one's already out, isn't it? So, I don't think we're going to get any leaks like FPL. I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah, I think it's all good. When we get to Matchday 2, can we, as a community, review my team and sort my wildcard out, please? Yeah, of course, man. If you're here in the deadline stream, we'll help you out. If you want to send it me on Twitter as well, again, I'll help you out. Score predictions for the Germany game. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Germany. I think it'll just be like a nice, comfortable one, and that'll be it. Gahey or Trent, I think I'd prefer... I'd take a gamble on Trent for Matchday 1. But where would we do this? Boom. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said... Yeah, Trent's an okay game week 1 punt, I think. I think if you're looking for a punt for Matchday 1, Trent's probably up there. Mailer's mine, Sudikov and Eriksen. Again, though, I've got that freedom. But if you're just looking for 1 or 2 punts, maybe Trent's the way to go, really. Where do I find lineups for each game? If you go to FF Bobby's channel, he has got a video going for each one. So, yeah. I'd recommend using that. I think he's also put a spreadsheet out as well on Twitter. So yeah, go and check him out. Go and check him out. Why exactly did you pick up Sudakov and not Sabitslai? Is it just the cash? I can't get to Sabitslai. I'd need to save 0.5 million somewhere. So, yeah, I don't really have anywhere I could save that 0.5 million. So, realistically, it's probably more between him, Shaqiri, and Çalhanoğlu. And I just fancy Ukraine to do quite well against Romania. I don't know why. I think they're slightly higher, but again, Çalhanoğlu would be a pretty steady pickup as well. I just think he's played deeper in some of the friendlies, so that's the only reason I've done it. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, we've got about 40 minutes till the game starts. Shaqiri with those hips, they don't lie. Yeah, they don't lie, boy. They don't lie. Of course they don't lie. The Shaqiri's hips. Is any of the coverage started already? Like BBC or anything like that? Which platform's got the game tonight? Is it ITV or is it BBC? Worth getting in Robbo next week? I don't know. Like, it depends how Scotland look in that game. I think that's all. Like, that's the thing, isn't it? Really, how each team looks in each game. It's on ITV, right? Let's get this on. Hope my laptop's on mute, otherwise you're just gonna hear blasting out coverage. ITV today, cool. Well, we've got it on live. Oh, I haven't signed in. I don't know what my email is. Apparently I've got one for that one. That the password? Nope. That the password? Nope. I have like 80 different passwords. Nope. Fuck. What's my password? Yeah, I'm in. There we go. There we go. Any Scotland fans in the house either as well? Like, how are you feeling ahead of this opening game? Because surely you have to be thinking, like, we're not fancied, are we? So, yeah. My team is ready, but I can't leave it alone. I know, that is the problem. That is the big problem I found. Like, I just keep going back and I'll see something on Twitter and I'll be like, I do fancy him. I think he could be a really good player for this week. I think that is the problem sometimes, especially with, like, when we do these, like, yeah, it just is it. Macclesfield. Who the hell are Macclesfield, mate? Mansfield? Maybe. But other than that, forget it. Bandia and Cancelo or Costa and Delo. I don't think Bandia is going to play, if I remember correctly. So I'd probably go... Yeah, I'd probably go the second option, Costa and Delo. Mbappe, Ronaldo, Lukaku, KDB, Eriksen, Gundo, Bruno, and first Trent. I think it's a good team. I have one defender left to choose. I think it's a good team, but I think you either need Lukaku or KDB. I don't think you need both. And I think I would prefer going for Lukaku, to be honest. Surely you're going wildcard and limitless, or we are going wildcard in 2, limitless in 3. I didn't want to give you an actual fast word. Smooth reply, bro. Smooth reply. Scotland's warm-up kit. I like that. That's a nice one. It's like the stripes with the colour, like the white and the blue and the black. I really like that. That's nice. It's probably like 90 quid, so I won't ever purchase it. But yeah, at some point. But yeah. What other questions we got, guys? What other questions have we got? Is Diego Dallo or Nuno Mendes starting match day 1? I think if I remember Bobby's predictions correctly, it was Mendes left back. But don't quote me on that. Go and check out his video, like I said. I'm sure if you find, there'll probably be one on Twitter somewhere as well that's a really good lineup to go and take a look at. Bold predictions for a big team to go out in the group. Yeah, I think Italy might be one of the teams that goes out. They've had a lot of injuries, and it would not surprise me to see them maybe lose to Albania or draw, and then not win either of their other games. Realistically, they could go out with 3. If they beat Albania and then lose to Spain and Croatia quite heavily, what's to stop them going out? Walker or Trent? I'd prefer Trent for match day 1. Have a little bit of a gamble. Hey, FPL Aguero, how's it going, man? I'm doing decent. Hope you're doing good as well. Yeah, we're sticking with Kane. I think we're gonna stick with Kane over Ronaldo. Just for now. We're gonna stick with Harry Kane. Yeah, I do feel it could be like someone out of that group, Italy or Spain, realistically, isn't it? I've taken Mbappe out, Ronaldo or Kane. Other attackers are Lukaku and Scamacca. Yeah, Scamacca's a decent shout for match day 1. Been in fine form. I think he's scored in every game he's played bar the Europa League final since the last international break. So, fine bit of form from that young man, isn't it? Sudakov really does tempt me. Yeah, he tempted me, and now he's here. I'm playing it like how I used to play UCL Fantasy. Select team for match day 1 and 3, and limitless in match day 2 and wildcard later. Fair enough, fair enough. It is a very short tournament, so yeah. Any Croatia players you think are worth a punt? Probably not till match day 2. That's probably when I think I will be getting them because I'm on a wild card. So I've seen some people with Gvardiol. I don't think he's the worst shout in the world. Like a defender, just for obviously when they're playing Albania, they will have the best clean sheet odds for that week. So yeah. Gundo or Wirtz, I really like both options, and it's a really difficult one to call. I've just gone Gundo for money and penalties. So that's my reasoning behind that one. Rate my team, please. Costa, Verbergen, Trent, Mittelstadt, DeMarco, Fast, Bruno, Gundo, Jorginho, Trossard, Saka, Lukaku, and Mbappe. I'm thinking of limitless for game week 2 and wildcard for later. Yeah, pretty decent team. Pretty decent team. Ronaldo or Kane? FPL Aguero, man. I've been having that debate all afternoon. All afternoon. All afternoon, to be honest. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Can you review my team, please? Send it on Twitter. Yeah, man, of course I can. If you sent me a team on Twitter, I will happily review it for you. It hasn't come through. Let me just check the... Oh. Let me just check the post. See if it's come through on here. Ah, here we go. Any changes? We'll use limitless in match day 3. I think maybe not the England double defence. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think there might be a better option to go for there. No, Mbappe's a bold one, but I get it. Like the reasoning behind it. But yeah, I think maybe double England defence, no, for game week 1. or for any of the group stage. I think there might be a defence you're potentially missing out on there, to be honest. So yeah, that'd be my advice on that one, mate. You playing Fan Team Euros too? No, I've got the Bet365 one going. I put a tenner in for that, so we'll see how it goes. Like, it's a little bit difficult. Tar/2 Germany defenders or Tar, Mailer and Frimpong. I prefer the Tar 2 Germany defenders. I don't think Frimpong's going to start one of the games. I just don't. Sabitslai or Rodri for captaincy tomorrow. I'd go Sabitslai. He's on all the free kicks, penalties, corners, everything. So I think he's got a higher probability of getting a mega haul that would realistically keep him as your captain. That's how I'd argue with that one. Mbappe seems to be unwell and Austria seem to be defensively good. Kane in for Mbappe. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, like, we had someone earlier in the chat saying how good Austria have been in qualifying. So, you know, all for it. All for it. Best 5 million defender? Ooh. Let's have a look. Who we got? I mean, Jonathan Tah at 4.5 is a great option. De Cooper at 4.5 as well. Like, I think there are actually some really decent options at just 4.5. I don't even think you need to stretch to that 5 million mark, to be honest. But let's have a look what we got. DeMarco, probably the top option. Grimaldo for Matchday 3. Akanji's a decent shout. Christiansen from Denmark's a pretty good shout. Timothy Castagna as well. So yeah, they're just a couple off the top of my head. There you go. There you go. A couple off the top of the noggin. What's your chip strategy? I'm on Limitless Wildcard quarterfinals. I am on Wildcard Matchday 2, Limitless Matchday 3. Right, Tom, question for you. I dropped Kane for Havertz, but should I drop Mbappe because of the news? Then wildcard in Matchday 2 or just keep Kane dropped? I mean, like, this is nothing concrete, and I still think Mbappe is going to play. I just do. I just do think Kylian Mbappe will play, so I wouldn't be worried about it. Can you rate my team out of 10? Lukaku, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Gundo, Wirtz, Sudukov, De Bruyne. Yeah, like I said to someone earlier, I think you either need one of Lukaku or De Bruyne, not both. And I think that would free up a little bit more money to maybe build a better team. Finally settled on a team, triple Belgium. Go for it, man. Go for it. Who out of Mbappe, Kane, Ronaldo and Lukaku is most and least likely to score a hat-trick? Most, I would say, is probably Lukaku. Least, probably Mbappe, realistically. DeMarco, yep. Gonna go lock my team in. I'll be back. Sweet, man. Sweet. Reckon Shaqiri gets decent minutes for the first game? Yeah, I reckon he'll play like 60 or 70 minutes. Sing us a song. What would you like me to sing? What can I sing? What would you like me to sing for you? We got a bit of like, love's got the world in motion and I know what we can do. See? Something like that. There you go. You got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can't be slow or fast, but you must get to the line. They'll always hit you and hurt you. Defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them, and that's around the back. So catch me if you can, cause I'm an England man. And what you're looking at is the master plan. 3 lions on my chest, you know I can't go singing for England. England! Is that what you wanted? Is that good enough for you, George? Will Mbappe play striker or on the left, do you reckon? Probably more on the left. I reckon they'll have Giroud up top. Costa, Tar, Wirtz, or Stanek? Cancelo, Gundogan. I think I prefer Costa, Tar, Wirtz. Is anyone else's app not working? Oh, what a time for the app to go down. Gundo or Wirtz? Again, I think it's both are really, really good options. I just prefer Gundo for penalties and a little bit cheaper. Hey, mate, what's the rule with subs? So, yeah, it works the same as captaincy. So, you can't sub a player in once they've played. They need to be subbed in before they play. So, basically, you build your team with, like, everyone kind of... Yeah. So, everyone in your team should be playing earlier. So, then if they don't do well, you can sub them back out for a player that is playing in future weeks. That makes sense? I hope so. Turns up TV. England! Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Gahey still starting? Yeah, I think Gahey will still start. I definitely do. Singing for England. England! I mean, if that doesn't get us to 4.5 today, guys, come on. That definitely deserved a like. Get the likes in for that one. Maybe we'll get a rendition of... what's the other one? It's coming home. We'll get a rendition of that one going in a minute. What's the best formation? I think it's hard to say. I think with the quality of strikers, everyone's going to realistically end up playing with 3 forwards. They just are. So probably a 3 striker formation. International tournaments usually have more clean sheets, so probably going to end up with like a 4 at the back, I reckon. Maybe 4 midfielders. Bro, what do you think of the combination? Which combination do you think is better? KDB plus Sudakov or Trossard plus Wirtz? Ooh. I think I prefer Trossard and Wirtz. We're singing for England, England. We're playing our song. What a bop that is. I absolutely love that tune. You've got me bloody singing on streams. Do 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 do. Keep the questions coming in, guys. If you want your team rating before the deadline as well, send it to me on Twitter at FPLTom_. If we could get to 4.5k subs today, that would be absolutely immense. Obviously, we're on that road to 5,000 subscribers here on the FPL Tom YouTube channel. So if you are enjoying the content that you see, you know, drop us a little subscribe. Obviously, we have this second channel up and running as well. If you've not seen the content from that one, go and check it out because it was absolutely mesmeric. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. You watching England at a bar, I guess? No, I don't think I am, actually. I think Sunday, I'm just by myself at the flat. England's next game's Thursday. And again, I think I'm either by myself. So, I'm probably watching both England games, like, by myself. Which is a bit sad. So maybe we'll do like a watch along or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a fantasy watch along. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. Because I am just sat by myself. So yeah. Getting old, Tom. I know, man. This is what work and life does to you, doesn't it? I also haven't had a drink since like November, something like that, and I don't regret that at all. It's just the best way to be, really. You just don't need it. You just don't need it. There's no point. So yeah. I'm clapping Gundo as well. I'm capping Gundo. Sorry. Yeah, me too. Hopefully he can deliver in this first game, but let's wait and see. Sent you my team. Cool, Liam. I'll go check it out, man. How you doing anyway, Liam? You doing good? Hope so. Here's Liam's team. He has got Lukaku, Kane, Mbappe, Wirtz, Gundo, Sabitslai, Fast, Mittelstadt, DeMarco. Oh, very good. This is a strong team. All for this, man. All for this. Very, very strong team, that one. Nathan, Kane, Mbappe, Lukaku, Sabitz, Gundo, Ericsson, Fernandes, Rodri, DeMarco, Trent, Mittelstadt, Fass. Yep, again, another very, very strong team. You guys are definitely delivering them today. I think, usually I'm spending ages talking to people about players and stuff like that, but it seems like there's quite a lot of options in this game at the moment, so I think it's quite wide open which players to go for, really. Who do you think is the best England mid for points, Foden or Saka? I think Saka. I just think Foden on the left. He's historically never really done it for England either, so yeah. I do indeed. Keep the questions coming in, guys. I will probably be live for another 10 minutes and then I'll let you go and enjoy the game, to be honest. Obviously the deadline is up until 8, but I'll let you guys go and enjoy it, to be honest. I want to get a shower, I want to head out, and I want to get ready as well for Sean's birthday as well. If we could get some more happy birthdays in the chat for Sean, he will appreciate that one at some point. But yeah, some happy birthdays in the chat to Sean. His 24th birthday, so give him some big props in the chat. And let me know where you guys are watching the game today. I imagine most people, it's a Friday night, probably heading some cool bars and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, we'll stay live for about 10 more minutes, see what other questions we get flying in, see if any kind of surprises happen in the next 10 minutes. I doubt it. But yeah, there we go. All good stuff. All good stuff, guys. Boom, 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 boom. England, we're playing a song. I don't know if we've been through these in detail, but I thought we'd probably best to go through them before I do finish up. This is all from 11ify. Again, link to their website in the description if you want to go and check this out pre-deadline. This is predicted goals for the group stages. So Portugal, England, Germany, France and Belgium, the top teams. After that, it does start to tail off a little bit. Reason I've gone for people like, obviously, what's his face? Ericsson is that 1.7, but as you can see, the reason I've not gone for people like Skamaka, Italy are predicted 2 goals, but as you can see, Belgium, France, Germany, England and Portugal all higher than Italy, so I think that is the reason I've done that. So yeah, but yeah, some really good data there from 11ify. Again, screenshot it if you need. And then here is the clean sheet odds. As you can see, anytime anyone plays Albania, they are favourites to go and get a clean sheet. Denmark with the second most probable to go and pick up a clean sheet as well. Some other strong teams: Netherlands, Belgium, Portugal, Germany, England, Ukraine and Switzerland as well with pretty good odds. Turkey as well with decent odds for this week. What do you think of Upamecano as a punt or stick with DeMarco? No, I'd stick with DeMarco, especially with these high clean sheet odds. I think that's the better way to play it. Right, let's go and take a look. Here's your team. I can see it. So you got Tar, Mittelstadt, Gundogan, Mbappe, yep, Ronaldo. Yeah, really good team. Really, really good team. No problems with that. I like that as a team. I think that's a decent lineup. No problems at all with that team, to be honest, mate. No problems at all with that team. Gone with the late change, Shaqiri to Sakudo. Thoughts? Yeah, I think both are really good picks. Like, I have nothing against either of them. Like, I don't think one is better than the other. I think both of them could pop off. I've just gone for Sudikov. I just fancy Ukraine to do quite well in this tournament. And their odds are pretty good as well, especially against the weakened Romania side. I think they could do quite well. I was going to say, I thought you put Sudoku for a second. Cheers, man. Hope Gundo's delivers for us both. Yeah, hopefully so, man. I mean, if this is the thing, like I've said, if Gundo, for me, to keep captaincy, has to get 2 attacking returns tonight, or a goal and man of the match points and a lot of ball recoveries. Otherwise, probably not going to keep him. That's probably it. That's probably it. But yeah. Look back at when we first met. I actually don't like that song. Southgate number one. I can't remember the words. It's Southgate something, isn't it? But that's about it, really. Something like that. Something like that. Right, guys, we need 4, and I'm looking at my phone here, 4 subscribers to hit the 4,500 mark. If we could do that before we finish up, that would be absolutely immense. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. If you are a subscriber, hit the like button for me. Push this stream out to more people. Let's see if we can hit that 4,500 subscriber mark before the end of today's stream. Southgate, you're the one. If we do it, I'll sing some more England songs, all right? That's the deal. That's the deal. That is the deal. If we hit 4,500 in the next 5 minutes, I will sing some more England songs. So that alone should be enough reason to subscribe. Want to help me with my last transfer, Yamal or Scamacca? I'd go Scamacca. I think Italy have got a really good chance of beating Albania quite comfortably in the opening game. So yeah, I fancy Scamacca there for that one. Do 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 boo 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 do 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 do. Hey Jeff, how's it going, man? You good? How are you doing? I'd go Sabitslai. I'd go Sabitslai. I would go Sabitslai on that one. Thoughts on Rodri and Jorginho? I think for Spain, realistically, I'm probably looking at Matchday 3 for any of their assets. And Jorginho, he's okay for 5 million, but yeah, I wouldn't be banking on him for anything realistically. Finished my GCSEs today. Oh man, congrats, congrats. Now you get to enjoy the Euros. You have like, I swear, if I remember my GCSEs, you have ages off as well, don't you? You have like 8 to 10 weeks off. It's absolutely immense. So enjoy that, man. Enjoy that. You know, I think I finished my GCSEs back 2016. Showing my age here. 2016 I finished mine, and the Euros was on then, and like it was like every day I just watch football. I'd have like nice light. It was great. It was great. That's why I have such like fond memories, to be honest. But yeah, 12 weeks. Woof. Are you going like do A levels and AS levels and BTECs and stuff like that, or are you just apprenticeship in it? What's the plan, man? What's the plan? Let me know. Let me know. Any final questions, guys, before we finish up today's stream? Also, get them in the chat. Also, if you want to congratulate Jeff on completing his GCSEs, big clap for him. Well done. Well done. Hopefully you get the grades you require, man. That's what it's all about. It's just a tick box exercise. Is Foden a good pick? I mean, England are one of the top teams for predicted scoring, but I think there's just a lot of competition for places within that England squad. And if things don't go well against Serbia, which they very easily could, the media could be on his back. There could be other players very easily in and out of that team, to be honest. Last minute, but would you go for Rodri or a differential 6.5 million mid? I already have Grula. I'd go for a 6.5 million differential. Sudikov, Chananoglu, much more better. Sudikov for that next one. Omar on top. Ah, sweet, man. Sweet. Well, good luck with the A-levels, man, and hopefully you get all the grades you need. Hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. It won't let me join your league, Tom. Oh, I'm sorry about that, mate. I'm sorry about that. Maybe just like refresh the app or refresh the website. Try again. It should be there. I don't actually know how many people we've got in it. Should we have a look? How do I get on that other one? I needed this one. How many people we got in this league now? It just says 1k. Brilliant. That's helpful. But yeah, lots of you in here, so I really appreciate that, guys. 1k members. 1,000 members. Unbelievable stuff from you guys, honestly. What a bunch of guys. Yeah, I get it. I just don't think, like, Georgia are just not fancied. He might be a really good player, but Georgia just aren't a good team. So that's kind of the thought process behind that one. Right, any last questions before I do finish up, guys? Other than that, like I said, if you enjoyed any of the content you've seen today, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, there will be content from myself up until match day 2. There'll also be a stream Tuesday evening after all the games are finished. Me and Jake will be live talking through our teams and our plans for match day 2. I'll be back for a deadline stream as well for match day 2 as well. So plenty of stuff coming your way, guys. But like I said, any last minute questions, do get them in ASAP. Other than that, though, we'll probably end up leaving it here. And yeah, thank you for your continued support over the summer. The Euros content has been a cooking, to say the least, hasn't it? It's really, really been cooking. We only need one more subscriber as well to hit that 4,500 mark. So yeah. Is that my final team? Yeah, that's what I'm going to leave it as. As soon as I end this stream, I'm going to go grab a shower. Kane and Gahey or Trent and Ronaldo? I think I'd prefer Trent and Ronaldo, you know? Yeah, I think I'd prefer Trent and Ronaldo. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it there, guys. Like I said, massive shout out to you guys for the summer support. Really, really appreciate it. Best of luck with the Euros game. Like I said, drop me a follow on Twitter if you do have any questions. But like I said, there's plenty of content coming up on the channel. Massive thank you from me, guys. Honestly, the love. Let's go and enjoy this tournament. Let's go and get some good ranks. And I will see you for match day 2.